I'm Andy Hargreaves. I hold the Brennan Chair in Education in the Lynch School of Education at Boston College in the United States. I'm also the founding editor-in-chief of a thing called the Journal of Professional Capital and Community. Why have we established this new journal, Emerald Publishers and myself together? Well, across the world, if you're in the field of education as a researcher or a practitioner or a policymaker, you know that we are struggling still to raise the quality of student learning for all students, whatever their background, and to increase the equity for students depending on whether they're from disadvantaged or advantaged circumstances. We've also come to learn in recent years that one of the things within the school that can have the most significant impact on the quality and equity of student learning is really how teachers are able to address the needs of their students, what the quality of teaching is, and how teachers are able to do this not just alone in terms of their human capital of expertise, knowledge, judgment, skill, but also how they're able to do this together in terms of their social capital of trust, collaboration, and networking. And we're also learning as well that there are particular things that affect how teachers are able over time to be able not just to accumulate years of experience, but to develop their judgment and expertise through mentoring, coaching, challenge, stretching. These three things together, developing your expertise, having individual knowledge and skills, and working together effectively as a community, are what we think of as being professional capital and professional community. Over the last 10 years or so, there's been a lot of research and practice and policy that has developed to address these sorts of issues, to impact student learning and achievement. But the field of publishing has not quite kept up with this. There are journals that enable us to think about organizational administration, journals that focus on improvement and change, journals that concentrate on leadership, and others that focus on teachers and teaching. But there is no particular journal as yet that's kept pace with the field and specifically brought together work, research, ideas, and insights on how teachers come into teaching and stay there, and how particularly they work together effectively as communities, collaborating around curriculum, thinking about how to use data, looking at how effectively they can network with schools and systems in other places. We need to know more about how teachers teach effectively, about how they work together effectively, not just to support the idea of more collaboration versus less, but really to think about the quality of that work that people do together. And there's no better publisher, really, than Emerald, with its background and its foundation in organizational science and improvement, to enable us to think about and to help us launch ways to address the building of professional capital and community. And this is where you come in. This is where you come in as a practitioner, because this may well be, if you're trying to build stronger communities and establish a stronger foundation of professional capital, there's probably no better place to come to, a place of first choice, to look at what the latest research, solidly grounded but written accessibly, can say in ways that address you, your interests and your concerns. And if you're a researcher, we'd like for you to think about how this might be the first place of choice that you might want to publish your work in, a journal that focuses on this area with an outstanding international educational editorial board, bringing together expertise and ideas from every inhabited continent of the world. So, whether you're a researcher, a practitioner, a policymaker, this is a quality publisher with an important idea that can affect the quality of teaching in every school, in every system, and therefore the quality of learning that will benefit all students. Thank you for thinking about the Journal of Professional Capital and Community, and thank you for the work that you provide and contribute to this important field.